that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost. The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Alright, it's time to move on. We will use... I'm going to continue using the royal bow. Weapons. Here's a chance to go ahead and... Excuse me? Get a better look at that non-master sword sheath I was telling you about. What trousers? No, I mean, I guess we can keep the ones we got. We can switch to you to up our defense a little bit more, because I don't really think we're going to be swimming too much. Yeah, I think we'll be alright with what we got. Now, this was the first one I did. Maybe don't do that.
Rivali's scale is now ready.
Thank you, Rivali. I like the idea of the elephant the most. I feel like it really stands out and kind of makes, like... I had high expectations for this game because this was the first thing I did, and I was like, alright, elephant, this is awesome. Prince Sidon, he's awesome. And then I was disappointed because I'm like, well, why aren't you coming to help me? Why aren't you going to be the champion in Mipha's place? Because the dude screams, hi, I'm a fucking champion. And neither of these get answered, so it kind of really dragged it down for me, but this... I like this, I wish the rest of the game could have held up.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Okay, so it seemed like she recorded her first line, and then they were like, could you hurry it up? And then she, like, decided to start speaking really quickly right there. That's the impression I got from that little bit of voice acting. She just went from, like, 2 words a minute to 20 words a minute. But, yeah, I think this one's, it's nice. Right down here, big old arena that screams obvious fight of water blight cannon, because that screams obviousness. We also know for a fact that Mipha is going to be the spear holding one. Meaning water blight cannon will be as well. Hello, terminal. I feel like these ones are kind of like... It's not too hard. It's decently easy. From what I remember.
Don't give up.
Everyone gives you positive reinforcement except for Rivali. Mipha's a nice girl. She's a nice lass. And, you know, I thought the same thing basically everyone did when it came to this part. Why is Link always trying? Why are the fish ladies always trying to fuck Link? And what's also funny about that sentence is earlier today I saw a thing on Twitter saying, could we just let Link fuck the fish lady already? And that's just funny considering what I'm doing right here today. I'm doing this area. Honestly, I was thinking about stopping and saving maybe the Divine Beast or Zora's Domain for another day, but I'm like, I want to keep playing the video games. That's the hardest thing about this game, is stopping. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Alright, this one's kind of a not exactly obvious puzzle, but that's the solution. Now, why did I need to do that?
I actually don't remember why I was supposed to do that. I just know I needed to do that for something. Like, what was it again? Because there's no terminal on it. I can't climb it. I could write it, but like, I'm just gonna ignore it for now until it clicks later. Because right now my brain's having a no-no, and I know there's something I want to activate here. Oh wait, where's the eyeball? Oh, Jesus, that actually scared me a little bit. I thought it was all close this time. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it's for. Let's put it like right there. Because the idea with this is you can control the trunk, so they do a lot of water-based puzzles. So you stop that, so you can get it to flow the opposite direction. Can't exactly see. I really need to go all the way? Okay, we're even at full power, that's still not enough. There you go. We can do this. We can figure this out. That's... Oh, I hate the camera in this game. Why does it not work all of a sudden? Why does it now work all of a sudden?
You know what? Fuck you. I don't think I was supposed to go that high, but that works out, actually. I'm on his butt. Now if we can get this to pour the other direction. There you go, like that. That switch was what I was looking for. Okay, that did something. Let me... I don't have 2 frost blades anymore. I'll take your spear though. For the moment, I won't keep it. This is what I was trying to get by climbing up that one water wheel, but it didn't seem like it wanted to work with me. So I give up. Now, where? I think it's actually above me. That looks like it's trunk. So, put it all the way down. Wait. Oh, this kind of sucks. Because I need to go shoot that thing too. But I also want to climb on top of it. Please get off. Okay, let's see how high you can take me then. Well, I'm just right here. I'm gonna go for it. Okay. Now that we are basically trapped, let us put this down again. Because I know there's a thing on top of it. And you can kind of see it based on the map as well. Okay, go down. Now this is going to involve some very precise timing. We're going to try and take it slow. You got it, Link? I think you got it, Link. We did it, Link.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
I sure can. I don't remember if there was anything on the other side of his trunk or not. I'm gonna say no. Alright, where are we looking now? I know that there's one in the face. It looks like there's one inside one of the... Looks like they're both inside the water wheels. We'll go for a fly. See treasure. No eyeball, though. I guess I can just do this. Alright, I want to go for that fire area. Because that was what I was thinking of earlier when I said it's above me. Because this is an easy one to get. Oh man, I guess I didn't mess it up. Just gotta get this positioned right. I'm just trying to think what the hell is that. Oh, there's an eyeball there. Let's put it here. It's kind of like a guessing game. Oh, no, I know what it is here. We need to use... Hey, there's a lift. There's a staircase right here. Yeah, you can see I was looking, and you can see where that little spot would open. I also feel like out of all of them, this one... I don't know, maybe something about it's just a little bit more memorable to me. Where it feels like it uses the ruins a little bit better than some of the other dungeons. Even though it could be argued, because we definitely use magnesis and stasis a alright amount inside Vah Meadow. Okay. All about them angles, trajectory. Ow! Not a moment too soon.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
Yeah, I sure am. Now, let us see. Oh, wait. You're a friend. A much better friend than that crappy Guardian Spear. See ya. Attack up 5. I can live with that. Okay. So there's one actively on inside this wheel. I can sort of see it. Oh, wait, I think I know this one. Okay, so let me try and see if I can get a refresher course. The idea is we're trying to keep this, since it's right there already, I guess. Keep this ball here so it stays opened while the wheel turns so it can be, you know, able for Link to climb in it. That's the idea.
Just 1 terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
Because other words, once that falls... Oh, well, I guess it won't that time. That shuts. And now, okay, Link, don't do that. Kind of do want that chest, but I'm not so sure if I care enough. Trying to think on how I want to do it. What if I do this? That didn't work. Alright, well I don't care enough. But it's well-timed stasis is the idea. Is this water wheel? Oh my gosh, that's it? Do the thing! How did I not? I didn't see this though. Oh my gosh, it must have been like upside, because I was looking around for it. I was like, I don't think there's a thing here, and it was, but I didn't see it. That's why I was confused. I was like, well, if it's not for a thing, What am I doing? That's right there, Link. While this rotates, listen to the music. Because again, the fourth version was always the best in my opinion.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there. Be careful not to let your guard down.
Yeah, that wasn't so bad. We went through this at a decent pace, I feel like. Right down here. Okay, so we no longer need to wear this. Well, I mean, do we? Should we? It might not be the worst idea, but I think I'm going to take it off anyway. Up our defense some more. And regular arrows should do. I think we can try the forest dwellers on this because I know what's coming up. We can go ahead and eat a little bit. Because I've thought about it. I'm like, we got all this food and we're not even eating half the shit. That should be enough health. What else is there that I can do? Master Sword, of course. Yeah, we should be good to go now. Oh, it's stasis.
Creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years ago. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you.
You know, thinking about a boss fight's probably a good enough reason to use the Great Eagle Bow instead. I'm sure he liked that. He didn't like it because he stabbed me. But I would consider this one not as hard as Thunderblight, but probably the next, just because of the huge amount of range he's got on you, among other tactics he's about to pull here in soon. Alright, you need to move your dopey ass face. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. See, now the second half is really what sucks. Because getting a shot on him is not so easy. Well, I mean, it can be. Ow! Traveling from platform to platform is the hard part, is what I meant. Because I shot him in the face and I expected him to fall down, but he didn't seem to want to fall down. Like that. I don't know why he didn't do it the first time, but yeah. And you got all this time over here while you're trying to swim over there, so then you can beat his ass. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna use another Urbosa. I'll play about as fair. I mean, I guess that's a matter of opinion. Attack, she says. I didn't think of it. I'm glad you reminded me. He's almost gone. Oh, Link, just like one more shot with that arrow will be enough. With that arrow, with that bow. Ready? Okay, let's see if I can take a picture of it. No? Well, I'll do it anyway. It's beautiful. We almost have full hearts. 26 out of 30. Which really just that right there is a mind blow to think about. 30 hearts in a Zelda game.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda. Ruta, we found a way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Alright, admittedly, Mipha's Grace is probably the most useless ability now and is only really good early game. It's basically just it's a fairy with 4 extra hearts attached to it. Except instead of being a fairy, it's a full heal, but yeah.
Link. Link. Thanks to you, all of the divine beasts have returned to us, and the spirits of the champions are free. We will all be awaiting your clash with Ganon at Hyrule Castle.
Okay. We're still missing another thing, though. Oh, you know what? It's probably going to trigger when I turn the game back on. Okay. There's a bit of DLC dialogue that should kick in and say, Link, you freed the divine beasts. Even though she just said that, but yeah, that's a thing. I'm in the wrong spot. By the way, if you're in early game, having access to these 2 items right here is actually quite useful because you will always have a sword and a shield you can get at your convenience. Problem again though, it's only good early game when, you know, things like this are considered powerful and not, you know, now when I'm using a level 50 Master Sword. I don't think, yeah, this doesn't take me to where I want. I want to see there. How did I miss this? I want to see something. Nothing is there. Link, you did well to survive your trial. I've been waiting for your return. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It is all little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there is no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeared... I mean, it had plenty of time. I kind of took my time getting here. You appeared to appease the divine beast Vah Ruta, and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize towards my harsh treatment of you. That whole time you were thinking of Hyrule and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude along with the rest of our people. Perhaps the older generations of Zelda, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mipha, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. Oh, but I see you already awakened the sword that seals the darkness. That's not on my back right now, it's a boomerang. Perhaps you do not need of this after all. What you have there is a legendary blade that only you can wield. You must take great care of it. Link, all the Zoras thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the Divine Beast alongside Link. You have grown much recently. I know you will be worthy heir when your time comes. Father, I thank you. The heavy rains have stopped, and the Divine Beast is our ally once again. How glorious, truly splendid. Link, this is wonderful. Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. With all my heart, thank you. Alright, heads up. Hold on a sec. Is this really the thing I want to throw away? 24. Yeah. Heads up. Now again, this was a case where I opened it, saw the number, and then just went, eh? But again, for a spear, this is considered good. So, we will take it, and we will honor Lady Mipha. We have used half of the weapons we've gotten, and still have the other half now. So, there you go. But this halberd, of course, is going to outclass it, as will a whole bunch of other weapons. But we will use it and make sure it gets its worth, its dues. Now, what should happen is once I restart the game, it will, you know, throw out the dialogue that I mentioned, and then it will trigger the DLC stuff. That is our goal. DLC stuff. And then we can go ahead and worry about other, what do you call it? Other memories. Where's my Swift Violets?
Aye.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Okay, you're an idiot.
Aye.
All of them. I must inform you, you don't have enough rupees. Oh, I don't? Oh. It's ready to see the island back at you. Traveling merchant, I go everywhere.